Swan's Good Luck, a Filipino folktale. My name is Suan, and I was born clever and lucky. My story begins a long time ago when I was young. I lived with my mother in a small hut in the rainforest. One day, instead of going to school, I climbed a tree that stood by the roadside and watched my mother return from market. Then I hurried home before her and cried, "Mother, I know what you bought in the market today." I told her everything she had purchased. I did this day after day, and my mother began to believe that I had special powers. One day, when I was a young man, a ring belonging to the prince's daughter disappeared. Everyone searched for it, but in vain. The prince offered his daughter's hand in marriage to the one who could find the lost ring. My mother took me to the palace and presented me to the prince. "Well, Swan, tomorrow tell me where the ring is," said the prince. "Yes, my lord, I will if you give your soldiers over to me for tonight," I replied. The prince agreed, and that evening I ordered the soldiers to stand around me. I pointed at each one and said, "The ring is here." It so happened that I fixed my eyes on the guilty soldier, who trembled and became pale. "I know who has it," I said. Then I ordered the soldiers to retire. Later, the guilty soldier came to me and begged, "I will give you the ring, but please don't turn me over to the prince." "Give it to me and you shall be safe," I said. The next morning, I came to the palace with a turkey. "Where is the ring?" the prince demanded. "This turkey has swallowed it," I replied. The turkey was cooked, and when it was cut open, the ring was found inside. "You have done well, Swan. You shall have my daughter's hand," said the prince. And that is how I became the princess's husband. But my story does not end there. A few years later, there was a bet to prove my skill. A prince from another land bet a riverboat full of treasure that I could not tell the number of seeds in his orange. I had no idea and did not know what to do. At midnight, I went secretly to the prince's riverboat and eavesdropped. That is how I learned the number of seeds. In the morning, I told him, "Your orange has 9 seeds," and thus I won his treasure. Hoping to recover his loss, the same prince came again to test me. This time, he brought 14 riverboats full of gold. He asked me to tell him what was inside his golden ball. That night, I sneaked out to the riverboats, but I learned nothing. The next morning, I was called into the presence of the prince. I still had no idea what was in the ball, so I said scornfully, "Nonsense!" "That is right," shouted the prince. "The ball contains 9 cents. Consequently, I won the 14 riverboats full of gold. From that time on, nobody has doubted me. Answer the following questions. Swan said that he was born lucky. Which event from the passage is the best example of his luck? A. Swan said nonsense, and the prince thought he said 9 cents. B. Swan learned the number of orange seeds by eavesdropping. C. Swan told his mother what she bought at the market. Or D. Swan's mother believed he had special powers. Hint. A lucky character has good things happen to him or her. The character does not cause these good things to happen. Which event describes a misunderstanding that helps Swan? The following plot events are out of order. Write the numbers 1 through 6 in the boxes to put the events in the correct order. Instead of going to school, Swan watches his mother return from market. By chance, Swan stares at the guilty soldier, which causes the soldier to confess. Swan tells his mother what she has purchased at the market. Swan hides the ring in a turkey. The ring is found when the turkey is cut open. Swan marries the princess. Swan's mother takes Swan to the prince because she thinks Swan has powers to find the ring. Hint. How does one event in the story lead to the next? What is the final result? Number 3. Read the following excerpt from the passage. One day, instead of going to school, I climbed a tree that stood by the roadside and watched my mother return from market. Then I hurried home before her and cried, "Mother, I know what you bought in the market today." I told her everything she had purchased. I did this day after day, and my mother began to believe that I had special powers. What does this passage tell you about Swan's character? Hint. What do Swan's actions show about his character? Think about what Swan did and why. Why was Swan's mother fooled? Read these paragraphs from the passage, number 4. Later, the guilty soldier came to me and begged, "I will give you the ring, but please don't turn me over to the prince." "Give it to me and you shall be safe," I said. The next morning, I came to the palace with the turkey. "Where is the ring?" the prince demanded. "This turkey has swallowed it," I replied. The turkey was cooked, and when it was cut open, the ring was found inside. Based on these paragraphs, what is the best conclusion you can draw about the ring? A. The turkey ate the ring accidentally. B. Suan fed the ring to the turkey to protect the soldier. C. The soldier hid the ring by feeding it to the turkey. Or D. Suan told the prince the soldier hid the ring in the turkey. Hint. Consider what the soldier asked Suan for in exchange for the ring and what Suan promised the soldier. How did he keep that promise?